I had a really good discussion with the brother today. Who I picked up a new offline brother. Hopefully this one won't flake out on me. So I'm sitting here. You got to watch this Peas World because it's just like what me and the brother was talking about women today. And I've had a lot of jobs in my life. I had a job where I was pretty much night security at a group home for homeless youth. Right? This was man 10, 15 years ago. And you have your desk enclosed by glass to make sure it's like boys on one side of the room and the girls on the other. Make sure the boys don't cross over into the other side and do things with the girls that they're not supposed to be doing. And the alarm clocks go off and you knock on the door. Hey, hey, it's 5 minutes. You haven't left your room. Let's go. Like babysitting teenagers. They were good teenagers. There was nothing really going on. We had one or two females that were messing up. I won't talk about that. But I noticed like the real pretty teenagers, right? Who, they always would come home in the afternoon talking about how the guys in their community or the guys in their school were constantly hitting on them. And we would talk about it, whatever. And we would tell them, stay away from the guys, do better in school, all the stuff you're supposed to tell a teenager, stay away from the boys. And a lot of them didn't listen. A couple of them got pregnant, and then they had to be put into another program, and but yada yada yada. Make a long story short, the pretty ones, I would say, the New York Sixes in the face and skinny and always had boys calling on the phone and all this nonsense. And you know they kept their rooms so disgusting. I mean, myself and the staff, we would have to tell them, like, you're gonna have to clean your room. I mean, the girls would keep clothes on the floor, and I said, you do know that the clothes belong on hangers, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. I have lazy days. I've been sick for 3 weeks. I had, like, I don't know, it was just a cold that might have briefly turned into the flu. So I got paperwork a lot of places that I got to get up. I'm finally getting my health back. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking turmeric and garlic and drinking a lot of water, and I think I'm 90%. You know what I'm saying? But we used to tell them, man, y'all got to clean this room and put your stuff on hangers. They would never listen. And you look in the bathroom, and the bathroom, there was makeup and stuff all over the sink, all over the floor. And you're looking at this teenager and saying, she's never going to get out of this mess. Why are they so this is something that I have never seen in my travels overseas with women I used to deal with. This is something, this mentally ill behavior that starts young is kind of weird. It really is kind of weird. There is no explanation for why a lot of American women are functionally crazy. I've seen women like this ever since I've been living in America. Just they keep dirty houses, clothes on the floor, makeup on the floor. And just like I couldn't even get past, what is it? 1.55 and the nasty stuff she's talking about. I had to turn it off. Seriously, why is it that a lot of pretty American women are freaking mentally ill? This is really weird. And when I look at certain people in my neighborhood, like we got this certified New York baddie. I would say she's a nine. I haven't seen a nine like that in a long time. She's a certified nine. Like she walks in there, she has to be every bit of 110 pounds, plump booty. It looks natural, flat stomach, perky boobs, nothing crazy, And it's just like I think in my mind all the experiences that I've had, and I'm like, I wonder if she lives disgusting. I wonder does she have clothes everywhere, and even worse, some of these girls would eat and leave the food in the closet. I'm telling you, we would have to get on them because one of the girls in the group home, she started getting roaches and everybody started complaining. Why would we would you can't yell at them, but you'd be like, you have to stop doing this, right? You have to, why are you doing this? And she would never answer the question. Like, you eat downstairs, don't take any food upstairs, and if you happen to do it, could you please dispose of it? Don't throw the rest of it in the closet. This is listen. I think a lot of these women, they go crazy young, man. And a lot of these guys, it has to be a headache dealing with a 9 or a 10. It has to be. I already know that a real beautiful woman, she's going to require a man to pay for everything. And I know she's draining because that 9 at my gym, she's got some young white dude. He looks like he grew up with money. He's young. I would say he's like 20 as well too. He's got this 2025 Mercedes brand new, and I'm like, she's draining them. I don't envy these guys. I really don't. Nines and tens of every man wants a 9 or a 10, but you got to have 9 or 10 money. That's just the way it goes, man. You rarely ever see a really hot woman just being with a guy for love. You rarely ever see this. I really don't think an animal like that exists.